Hey yo guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kevin does YouTube, back with another video, guys, and welcome to Talking Wrestling episode number 16, guys. So welcome back. We are here to talk some wrestling as always, guys. And today, guys, we have no Raw and SmackDown to talk about. Unfortunately, I wasn't here to watch Raw, and there's nothing really to talk about SmackDown. Just some qualifying matches. John Cena and Logan Paul promo was pretty decent. We'll start off with that, and then we'll get into the predictions. Two double predictions today, guys, which is obviously Worlds Collide predictions and WWE Money in the Bank 2025. I can't wait for both of those events, especially Worlds Collide, because I'm so excited to see like more luchadors. I already love the luchadors in WWE, and now in AAA, where obviously most of the luchadors are. I can't wait to see them in action. Obviously, I don't know probably all of them, but I can't wait to see all of them in action. I know I'm gonna be freaking like shocked and every move they do, and I just can't wait for this weekend. It's gonna be a good weekend, and yeah, guys. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch Money in the Bank. I will be able to watch Worlds Collide, but Money in the Bank will fall Saturday, obviously. But I think like at 6 or 7 is gonna start, and I won't even probably be able to watch even one match because at 7, I need to go to church to celebrate Father's Day with obviously my dad and my mom. Obviously they're just to hang out with all the fathers. It's just a good moment, but I will for sure watch it back. I'm not gonna stay on Twitter. I'm gonna get off Twitter or Instagram, even YouTube, because they're freaking everywhere. TikTok for sure. I'm staying off that until Sunday, the next day, obviously, and then I'll watch it back and do my reactions. So just wanted to let you know. But for sure, Worlds Collide, that'll be in like the morning, like afternoonish. I'll be for sure here. But in the afternoon, like if something happens, I'll for sure you'll know. I'll let you know in the video. But if not, Sunday maybe you'll get the live reactions, or Monday even. So yeah, just letting y'all know. But there will still be Money in the Bank predictions. Reactions for sure. Excuse me, sorry. And yeah, guys, just wanted to let y'all know. So now let's get into this video. And as always, you hit that like button, you hit that subscribe button, turn notifications on, and let's get started into these predictions. And let's get started with SmackDown, a little bit of SmackDown. So John Cena, Logan Paul, Jey Uso, Cody promo. Basically, just Cody Rhodes says he's gonna take the title really back of John Cena. And then John Cena comes out. He says, Cody Rhodes says he's got a surprise, and everyone's freaking starting everyone's freaking going crazy with Jey Uso. He's so over. He's one of the most over people in WWE. He's like nearly 3 of the most over people in WWE are in the ring at the same time, and not excluding Logan Paul. You already know, but yeah, for sure we're gonna go. For sure, John Cena will turn heel, turn face again because they had a little encounter. So then John Cena comes out. I'm skipping way ahead. Sorry. So John Cena comes out. Everyone's cheering. They're still cheering him. He's the greatest of all time. There's no one not everyone's gonna obviously boo him. He's not like he's not like ex Dominic Mysterio, because Dominic Mysterio is getting cheered now. He's not like who's getting cheered like Logan Paul. He's right there too. But yeah, John Cena comes out. He says he basically just calls Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso wannabes, and he says surprise, and then he brings out Logan Paul, obviously mocking them because he said surprise, whatever. And then they come out. Just Logan Paul has the mic forever. He just says, and then John Cena, before he introduces Logan Paul, he says, "I'm bringing out the man that empowers hustle, loyalty, and respect." Basically, just glazing, as people call it right now, glazing Logan Paul. And yeah, Logan Paul just goes on a rant, talking about why he's the future. Not a lot of people or current wrestlers can do what he does right now. So yeah, Logan Paul, just gets a decent promo, and then they get a little encounter, and he says, "Well, are you gonna go polish his peacemaker?" And then they go freaking going at it. It was a pretty good segment for what it was. And yeah, but then there was a little push from John Cena, from Logan Paul to John Cena, send John Cena a little bit, and then the crowd started going, "Oh," and then Cody Rhodes had to ruin it with, "Are you gonna go polish his peacemaker?" That was a great line, but maybe a little, John Cena, a little, just a little something to say aware. But I don't want if someone's gonna turn the face for him to, turn face to a heel. I don't know how, Logan Paul is not the one to do it, but maybe that's why they're pairing them up for something for foreshadow John Cena's heel face turn for sure in the future. So it's gonna happen for sure in the future, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, and yeah, that was just basically SmackDown, and then we got some qualifying matches. I think who qualified? It was Julie. No, Julia qualified last week. Who qualified this week? Naomi. I think Naomi had a match with Jade and Nia. I think it was this week. Someone qualified. I think it was this week. Let me see. Let me see the Money in the Bank predictions. Because obviously all the women are there. Who qualified? What the frick? Yeah, I think it was Nia. Yeah, it was Nia. And then Stephanie McCare and Raw. I did see that on Twitter. Obviously, I didn't see the whole Raw, but yeah, I did see at the end that I think it was the qualifying match at Grande Americano. What the frick are we doing? You had AJ Styles or Shane. I would have taken any of those, but apparently now Chad Gable just puts on a mask and he's unbeatable. So does that mean he's gonna win Money in the Bank? I don't know. We'll get into that in a bit. But yeah, he then Seth Rollins and attacks them, and then Michael Cole said, who's gonna be able to stop Seth Rollins? Who's gonna be stopping? And we'll get to that in a bit. So yeah, I think that's. I saw those good parts of Twitter. I didn't see like everything. Obviously, I'm not gonna watch. I was busy. I was in a church event, but yeah, that's basically what I saw. I saw the most important thing, like Twitter, like Seth Rollins. I logged in at 11 to see what there was, and there we go. So yeah, that was a little bit of Raw, a little bit of SmackDown, just qualifying matches. And yeah, just proceed feuds. And now we get into the first predictions of today. Worlds Collide 2025, AAA versus WWE. Guys, here we go. Stephanie McCare and Lola Vice are teaming up against Dallas and Chick Tormenta. Like I said, guys, I'm not going to know all these names. I'm not going to know all these people, but like I can't wait for AAA and WWE Worlds Collide to happen. Right? And it's actually going to be streamed on YouTube, so that's kind of weird. I thought it was going to be like a PLE officially. It is kind of, but like it's now on YouTube, so I'm not complaining. That's fine, but at least everyone's going to get eyes on it for sure on YouTube because now everyone has Peacock. So there you go. That's a start. That's a good start. So yeah, and then they're taking out Dallas and Chick Tormenta. So Stephanie McCare and Lola Vice. I'm not going to lie. I'm going with Stephanie McCare and Lola Vice. I feel like obviously they're the most everyone knows, but I feel like they're more justified. Like Stephanie McCare was, I believe, in AAA, so I feel like if she gets the win, no one they're not gonna be booing. Obviously, I wish it was like in Mexico. I wish this was the first Mexico event in WWE. It would just make the most sense. But they're in Los Angeles. Hopefully, they appreciate the luchadors and AAA. So yeah, but I'm gonna go Stephanie McCare and Lola Vice. I feel like they will get the win over them. And they're like the most known, but I'm not gonna go for the most known in all of them, obviously, because if not, WWE will win, in my opinion. But yeah, next up, oh my God, this might be match of the freaking year, in my opinion. Ethan Page defends his North American Championship against Javon Evans. That already is a banger. Then you had Laredo Kid and Rey Fenix. Oh my God, anyone who wins in this will be a great one. Javon Evans is deserved of a title, more specifically the NXT title. But this is a great start. Laredo Kid, he's great. I've seen some crazy moves of him. He's a luchador. He's one of the best I've seen. He's for sure. I know one. When I heard that name, I remember seeing him. And then obviously Rey Fenix. Come on, he's one of the best luchadors right now in WWE or ever for sure. Obviously with his brother Penta, the Lucha Bros were one of the best tag teams ever in AEW, and I can't wait for them to reunite in WWE. And Ethan Page could retain. He just got the title, so I honestly don't know, but I feel like a luchador's gonna win. I feel like Ethan Page might lose it already, and I feel like Javon Evans makes some more sense. I feel like Laredo Kid, he would have to transfer to NXT. I don't know if they're going to take the title to AAA. They're doing it with Trick Williams. Whoop, that trick, but I don't know, man. Or Rey Fenix, it just makes sense. He could go to NXT, even though he's already in SmackDown, but he could make just a little 1 month or two with the title. Just give him a title for now, he'll be the first to hold a championship in the WWE or NXT ever. In the WWE business, I guess, because NXT is technically WWE from the Lucha Bros, because Penta hasn't won one yet, so maybe. But I don't know, man. You know what? I'm just gonna go with Javon Evans because I feel he's well deserved of a championship, and just it's a great start. He should be going for the NXT title, but I don't think he's even. Oh yeah, he has a shot. But I'm going with Javon Evans. I feel like he's gonna get bouncy. Like he's not a luchador, but he goes crazy. He's a freaking, he's bouncy. So he's a high flyer for sure. So I'm going with Javon Evans to become the new North American champion. But with whoever wins this incredible Fatal 4-Way, I don't even know. I don't even care. I think it's going to be a banger either way. So yeah. Then we have Legado del Fantasma teaming up versus El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr., Pagano, and Psycho Clown. I'm going with that team. Legado Fantasma, I feel like that would be a good team to lose. Give AAA the win and Legado Fantasma, because obviously AAA have to win something. So give me that team. I'm not repeating those names, but give me them. Then we have another 6-man tag with Dragon Lee, Cruz del Toro, Joaquin Wild, LWO versus Mr. Iguana, Octagon Jr., and Aerostar. I have heard about Octagon Jr., Aerostar 2 teaming up with them. I feel like this will be another good win for the other side of AAA, but I'm going with LWO. Maybe I think Joaquin Wilder, I think he got injured. Maybe they replaced him with Rey Mysterio. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I'm going with LWO to win this one. And then we have the main event: El Hijo del Vikingo versus Chad Gable. I'm going with Vikingo. There's no way he's. I think it's for the AAA Mega Championship or something like that. He just won against Alberto Proton. Makes so much sense. And Chad Gable was putting double duty, and if it was a Grande Americano versus Hijo de Vikingo, it would make sense. But it would make sense for me to choose El Grande because Chad Gable's right now his character basically is Chad Gable loses like as Chad Gable, and then when he puts a mask on, it's El Grande Americano wins. But El Hijo de Vikingo I think is gonna win. That's a for sure thing. But if they pull, this will be upset of the year in my opinion. If Chad Gable wins, because then he will have to go to AAA maybe, I don't know, but I'm going with the Vikingo. So that's my Worlds Collide predictions, guys. So in total, I chose Stephanie and Lola for the NXT side, I guess, or WWE side. Then I chose Javon Evans. I mean, there's 3 against 1 in that side, so I guess the NXT side always wins there, so that's 2. And then I chose El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr., Pagano, and Psycho Clown to beat Legado Fantasma, that's 2-1. Then I chose LWO to beat Mr. Iguana, Octagon Jr., and Eurostar. I kind of want to choose the one, but I chose LW. That's 3-1, and then Hijo de Vikingo. So 3-2, the final score, I guess. Not bad. And then we move on to what I'm here for, Money in the Bank 25 predictions to end this. And then we have 2 more things to talk about. And that's one of the saddest things I've seen in a while when I open up to it. And you probably already know, but we have to stay till the end. So let's get started with Money in the Bank 2025 predictions, guys. We're starting with... Oh, sorry. Got a little message. I'll be right back. There's going to be a cut. Oh. Alright, guys. We're back. So we're... Like I said, Money in the Bank 2025 predictions time. It is time, guys. So, let's get started, guys. I can't wait for Money in the Bank. Obviously, I don't know if I'm going to be here to watch it yet, but hopefully I am. Something might happen. I think also one of my mom's friends from her work invited her to a party, so maybe they go there, and I have to go to Father's Day, even though I do want to, obviously, to celebrate my dad. It's one times a year, even though I love my dad every day of the year. It's one time of the year anyways. Hopefully I will get to watch Money in the Bank, but if not, there's always Sunday. It doesn't matter, really. So yeah, here we go. Money in the Bank 2025 predictions. Here we go. There's only 4 matches currently. Hopefully at least we'll add 1 more. I'm not liking this. There's a lot of things I'm not liking with WWE right now. Like what is going on with WWE. Obviously the releases I'm going to talk about to finish this video. I don't want to end it. I shouldn't end it on a sad note, but you know what? Yeah, let's just get into it. I already talked about WWE releases. Carlito and R-Truth. Like, what is going on? Those are 2 legends you have in your company. Obviously, they're doing fine with what they were doing. Carlito and the Judgment Day already in Monday Night Raw. I think he was already gone. And yeah, it just felt like there's no laughter in the it's just serious in the clubhouse. So it's like there's no joke. Like I remember when Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan were. In their love thing, they were having, Liv Morgan would, try to get to Dominic Mysterio every week, and then I believe there was one, what was it, Carlito, there was one moment where Carlito said, something, pointing at someone's, balls, oh, that's big, or something like that, I don't know, he was just so funny. I forget that segment. Comment down below if you know it, but, when was it? I know it was Carlito for sure that said it, but I think it was for sure with Damian Priest, and he said, "Hey, orale," and then they got out. I think it was when Liv Morgan was trying to stretch Dominic Mysterio's legs. I don't know how I got here, but Carlito's just gonna be missed so much in the club. And R-Truth, man, one of the greatest ever, and just for a comedic wrestler, just in WWE, he's been here for 20 years plus, 30 years plus maybe, and he does not age. I don't know why they got him. To be fair, it is a good send-off match against John Cena, that was his childhood hero. Maybe it just makes sense, that was his last match he wanted, maybe. But it doesn't matter. Just hopefully they actually bring him into a Legends deal, and that will be, okay, I'll take everything I say here back. But, why are you getting rid of R-Truth, man? There's nothing, I think Mark Henry said, under Vince, that he will never get released. And I honestly believe that, so I don't think it's Triple H, because I think he will want to keep him. I think it's TKO. But if it is Triple H, that's one of the biggest mistakes he's ever done, for sure. Just hopefully they sign him into Legends deal, also to Carlito. And also Carlito just won a championship in Puerto Rico, I believe. So I don't know what they're doing with them. 2 of the best comedic wrestlers, 2 of the best people in WWE, just gone, just sucks. And I don't know if they're ever gonna if they're gonna land in AEW or whatever. I don't know if they're actually gonna leave WWE. Maybe they're working backstage or something. I don't know what happens yet, but I'll have more details on it. But just what I know for sure is they got released, and I was never expecting that. I thought for sure R-Truth will be one of the saved. And also Carlito, he just came back 2 years ago, I think, in Fastlane, and that big pop he got when he returned in Puerto Rico. Oh my god, these. And then R-Truth, the biggest pop, one of the biggest pop in Survivor Series 2023 when he returned. Like this, I'm just gonna miss them both. Like the comedic side, just them in general. Like that's one of my favorite weeks. I look forward to both of them. Like what they're gonna say, what are they gonna do? Like it's just they're gonna be missed. So good luck to them both. But I never thought I would say that R-Truth and Carlito got released, especially R-Truth. Carlito, I would never also believe it, but like R-Truth, in my opinion, like just feels more, like. I like them more, I guess, than Carlito, but Carlito's still one of my favorite. Like, he's cool, man, and these releases are not cool, so whatever. But it sucks, man. Hopefully they one day will return, or something happens, like they stay in WWE as a legend or something. I don't know, but they need to both for sure be in the Hall of Fame. So yeah, and now let's get into the Money in the Bank 2025 predictions. Just didn't want to end it on a bad note with the releases, so let's get into this. So we'll start off with Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. If Becky Lynch wins, I believe Lyra has to raise her hand because, the first time Lyra won, I believe, and the NXT Women's title, Halloween Havoc in 2023, Becky Lynch rose her hand up. So now she wants the same Lyra to do Becky like that, raise her hand if Becky Lynch wins. Or if Becky Lynch loses and Lyra Valkyria wins, she wants Becky Lynch to never challenge for the title again. So either one of two things is gonna happen. One, Becky Lynch just wins, or Bayley returns and helps Lyra Valkyria win. Because I don't think Lyra Valkyria is going to win clean this time, honestly. But there's still set night of champions, and then I believe something big is going to happen with Bayley, Becky Lynch, and Lyra Valkyria. Was a triple threat match, 1-on-1 between one of these. I don't know. Becky, Lyra versus Bayley, Bayley, Lyra, just, I don't know. But there's going to be something in Evolutions, and then night of champions, maybe you have like Lyra Valkyria versus Becky versus Bayley. I don't know. There's going to be something. Maybe Bayley doesn't return. She doesn't have to return now, but hopefully before Evolution, because I do think she should be in that match and with either Becky or Lyra. So I do think the match will continue. Like, their story will continue. And the only way to do it, I think, is with Becky Lynch, unfortunately, winning the championship. But it will be a good place. Money in the Bank is one of the best PLEs that WWE has. It will be a good moment. Becky Lynch will be the first ever Grand Slam champion. So that's something big, even though she has already a large accomplishment in the WWE. I think that's just going to add to her. And I don't see Lyra Valkyria. Actually, I do. I was gonna say I don't see Lyra Valkyria holding up Becky Lynch's hands, but maybe I do. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. But I'm going with Becky Lynch. Becky Hogan's gonna come out this time. Not playing. She's obviously giving back. She gave Lyra Valkyria a great win, a great match in Backlash, and I think this time there will be another great match. But this time I think Becky Lynch will win and become the new Women's Intercontinental Championship. And most importantly, I'm choosing her because she'll be the first ever Grand Slam champion. For the woman's side, I believe. I think. Wait, Io Sky was no, she hasn't. So yeah, I believe. So. And then we have the Money in the Bank ladder matches. We'll start off with the woman's side. Julia from SmackDown, Naomi from SmackDown, and Alexa Bliss from SmackDown versus Raw's Stephanie Vaquero, Roxanne Perez, and Rhea Bloody Ripley Mommy. This will be probably the best women's Money in the Bank ever. Like, this is already stacked with the women's already here. Like, all of these are one of the greatest women's wrestlers of all time, and they're on this match. Like, you have Rhea Ripley, the veteran in this match for sure. Alexa Bliss also the veteran. Like, they're two of the greatest wrestlers ever. And then you have Naomi, obviously she's more of a veteran than Rhea Ripley and Alexa Bliss. Like, you have her, like, the long time here veteran. And you have three of the newest upcoming superstars that barely joined WWE main roster, and they're already one of the best ever. And Julia, Stephanie Vaquero, Roxanne Perez. Like, literally, Stephanie Vaquero, this was her first match, I believe, the triple threat qualifying match. Officially, I guess, she was already, she had some matches before. But officially, like, in the main roster, signed to Raw, this was her first match, and she qualified already. And honestly, I would be fine with Julia, Stephanie Vaquero, Roxanne, like, one of the new ones, like, barely joining to win. Obviously, I would love Money in the Bank, but I'm kind of excluding that. Alexa Bliss, she will be a first ever two-time one. Actually, Carmella technically counts as a two, but I don't know about that. And then obviously Naomi, which I am going to go pick Naomi, even though she's already won the championships before. I think with this persona, give her the freaking Money in the Bank. Obviously, I would like to choose like someone new like Julia, Stephanie, Roxanne Perez, one of those, even Money in the Bank, Rhea Ripley, but I'm going with Naomi. I feel like she deserves it mostly than anyone, in my opinion. The freaking character work, the freaking promo she had with Bianca looking evilish as ever, saying you shouldn't be worried about your mom having a wheelchair. Like, you should, just saying stuff like that. Talking like she went to Bianca's home, I believe, too. That was just crazy, but yeah. I can't wait to see what happens in this Money in the Bank. Literally anyone of these I would pick, even Alexa Bliss, who's already won it, I would pick. And yeah, I'm going with Naomi. But either way, like this match is gonna be insane. This is gonna be, in my opinion, will be the best women's Money in the Bank ever. It's already stacked with this. You already think it's the best Money in the Bank match ever with just these 6 in the match, and I do think the match will also deliver. So yeah, I can't wait for this. This will for sure be probably the match of the whole weekend, even with World Cup, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm going with Naomi to become Miss Money in the Bank. Then we have the men's Money in the Bank, Seth freaking Rollins versus Penta Cero Miedo versus Andrade versus Solo Sikoa versus El Grande Americano, just qualified, what the hell, versus L.A. Knight, yeah. And who's gonna win this? There's some people that are long overdue, like Solo Sikoa with that whole Bloodline character last week. What is wrong with me? Last year was incredible, and maybe it's all leading to this, to have a moment with the Money in the Bank briefcase. Obviously, you don't have to cash in right now. They could build like more storylines. Maybe Roman wins the World Championship at WrestleMania, then Solo, which also obviously has beef with Roman Reigns, could cash on him. That could be a great moment. Then you have El Grande Americano, which is just new. I feel like he's the least deserved. He's just mocking the luchadors, but you never know. He's unbeaten, so maybe they're gonna go this far and have him win the Money in the Bank. Penta is new. He's gotten he's gotten talked about this whole. He's one of the best signings of WWE for sure in a while, and he's hot right now. So maybe they'll have him win. Seth freaking Rollins, obviously for storyline purposes, and it kind of makes the most sense for him to win right now. Then you have Andrade, which is kind of long overdue, of like a belt, like a United States Championship again or something. Maybe instead of going to the mid-card title, they put him straight into the Money in the Bank. Or my pick, L.A. Knight. Yeah, it's gonna be in Los Angeles. It would be freaking rude and like have some balls of them to not have LA Knight, win. And I feel like if they weren't gonna have him, they just don't have him win in this match and have maybe Aleister Black or someone else, qualify instead and just give LA Knight like a championship match against someone else. So I think they put him in this match for him to win. We're gonna have the babyface match and win in this, and who's gonna stop Seth Rollins? Because I don't think he's gonna be the other choice. So it will be either LA Knight for me, which I'm choosing, or Seth Rollins. And the reason I'm not choosing the Seth Rollins is because what is wrong with me? Because there's an OTC awaiting, and the OTC is gonna cost Seth freaking Rollins. That's what I've been going with for the past 2 weeks. I think the OTC is gonna come back. He could have already came back this week to stop the beating that CM Punk, Jey Uso, and Sami got. So I feel like this is where they go. Roman Reigns attacks Seth Rollins. I feel like it also, like, there's a main one, like CM Punk, obviously, because he's not gonna be in the match. He has nothing to do. He'll obviously be probably at Money in the Bank in Los Angeles, but I don't think he's gonna attack Seth Rollins. Maybe he'll try. Maybe Bronson and Braun Breaker will win, and Jey Uso will be, he'll be busy with the tag match. Depends also the order, I guess, but how I'm booking it is this match will be the penultimate to the tag match. So this will be the the co-main event, and then CM Punk comes out, tries to say how to beat Seth Rollins, get him to not win the Money in the Bank, and then you have Big Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker come out, and then so Sami Zayn comes out, so that's 2 of them, and Jey Uso will be busy, he's not gonna come out, and then they take them both out with Seth Rollins' help, and then everyone's down. Sami Zayn and CM Punk are down, which try to stop Seth Rollins from getting the briefcase, and then out comes the OTC, destroys everyone, brings the chair, Superman punches both Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, and then goes for Seth Rollins, spears him, or something happens. I do think either way, the OTC will return that Money in the Bank to stop Seth Rollins from getting his hands on the briefcase and not winning, and then we get the huge pop of LA Knight, climbing the ladder and winning the title of the Money in the Bank briefcase. I can't wait for the LA Knight. Hopefully, it's in Los Angeles. He's from Los Angeles, California. There's no better way to do it. They could have put the trigger in 2 years ago in London. They didn't do it. Now's the time. He's gotten more than over. He's still over with the crowds even 2 years after, and now it's his time. Even Triple H said 2 years ago when he was very hot, he said some people like good things come to people who wait, and he's waited long enough. Give LA Knight. He had a great run with the U.S. title reign, and now here we go with the Money in the Bank. LA Knight's winning, Mr. Money in the Bank. But either way, like, I'll be fine with even Andrade winning, but for sure be fine with Penta. Oh my gosh, with Solo Sikoa will be a good heel to have, and obviously Seth Rollins for the greater good for the business. But I don't know what's gonna happen, but we'll see what happens. LA Knight though is my pick to become the Mr. Money in the Bank, and then we have John Cena, Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes first, and Jey Uso. I need to freaking bring water with me, guys. I don't know why I always like not stutter, but mess up my words. I feel like I'm I always talk too much, so I need to calm myself down. Next episode, I'll try to be chill, and hopefully I only get like 3 or 4 words mispronounced, I guess. But here we go. Main event time, John Cena, Logan Paul versus the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and main event, Jey Uso. Yeet. Now this one's a hard one. So I don't know. Like obviously John Cena's a champion, Logan Paul, but like Cody Rhodes, like this is not for the title. It's a tag match, kind of like Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa against the Usos, where Roman got pinned for the first time. Maybe John Cena will get pinned for the first time this year. He hasn't gotten pinned, I believe. He's gotten, he lost the Royal Rumble match, but that's it. He hasn't gotten pinned. So I think this will be a great time because it doesn't matter. And then if he pins him, then you have a SummerSlam match. But then you still have Night of Champions, which makes me think like something's gonna happen. Maybe John Cena wins, and then Jey Uso. I don't know. John Cena's for sure is gonna be champion. He's gonna be in Night of Champions. He's literally the poster boy, whatever. So I don't know who to go with, but I'm gonna go with, as much as I want Cody Rhodes and the main event Jey Uso, I feel like you have the 2 biggest cheaters in WWE right now. I can't believe I'm saying John Cena is one of the biggest cheaters next to obviously the biggest cheater, Logan Paul. I can't believe I'm saying that. But I feel like they're going to cheat their way. It just makes the most sense. Maybe Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso, catch it, but they'll still do something to cheat their way to victory. Maybe someone helps them. I don't know. Maybe it's the Money in the Bank cost them, the Money in the Bank winner, which also makes me believe Seth Rollins can win it because this is the main event, but I don't know. But I'm going with John Cena and Logan Paul, just because my boy John Cena. Logan Paul, he'll do his best, but John Cena, this one's a hard one, but I'm going with John Cena and Logan Paul to beat the American Nightmare main event Jey Uso. Yeet. And yeah, guys, these are my Money in the Bank 2020 predictions, so I'm going to go over them one more time. So, Mr. Money in the Bank, I'm going with LA Knight to be Mr. Money in the Bank and win in his hometown in Los Angeles. Then we have Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. I'm going with Becky Lynch to become the first ever Grand Slam champion and win to become the new Women's IC champion. Then we have Miss Money in the Bank. I'm going with Naomi. Literally anyone else I would be fine with too. So, yeah, and then we have John Cena and Logan beating Cody and Jey Uso, yeah. There you go, guys. So thanks for watching this whole episode, guys. There was a cut, just one cut there. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I literally can't wait for Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank. It's going to be a great weekend. If I was here to actually watch both of them, it would be even better. But I could always watch it on Sunday. We'll see what happens this weekend. But thanks for watching. Thanks for bearing with me. For not me able to talk right, every episode. But yeah, there's always next week. So thanks for watching. There we go again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This was Talking Wrestling episode number 16 and 16 minutes right now, so that's crazy. But in total it's gonna be like 30 minutes, I don't know, but hopefully you guys enjoy right now this video, and that was Talking Wrestling episode number 16. That's 16. Thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, as always, yeet that like button, yeet that subscribe button, turn notifications on. Thanks for watching, guys, and enjoy the weekend if you're gonna watch Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank, and have a great weekend. Have a great Father's Day for those fathers. I believe it's next week, but if you're celebrating early, and thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, I'll see you in the next ones. I'll have some videos up during the week, and I'll see you for the reactions of Worlds Collide and then Money in the Bank whenever that happens. So yeah, thanks for watching. Peace out. Yeah.